Hi there. My name is Benjamin Mireles, CEO and head coach of the South Florida Spartans minor league professional basketball team, trainer and developer, as well as a trainer for next level elite professional basketball. Now, I want you to ask yourself a few questions. First, do you have kids that need a place to go? Great. Now, do you have kids that participate in basketball programs that you feel doesn't benefit them fundamentally? I couldn't agree with you more. Now, the problem is do your kids get enough training? Most of you agree that no, they don't. Now, although we do have some practices and whatnot, within these basketball programs, these practices are not what these kids need. What these kids need is a direction. They need guidance. They need assistance individually to be able to increase or decrease their skill levels. Because you don't want kids to move too fast that aren't there yet. And you don't want kids to decrease when their skills are higher than the next. So if you take two kids the same age, one's got a lower skill level than this one over here, then what you want to do, you want to take this one over here that's got the lower skill level and push him over to the other group that is kind of identical to his skill set. So this way his confidence level doesn't drop. And we're here to be able to help these kids build that confidence in the sport of basketball. There's so many kids out here that don't want to play the game, after 9th or 10th grade because, hey, they just feel like they're the low man on the totem pole. Well, we want to give every kid an opportunity to get better as they go. Now, some kids are not just going to be developmentally possible to be able to get better. So that group, we want to shift over here, make it more into a fun developmental atmosphere, still teach the game, still teach the fundamentals, still let them have fun at the same time, but keep them at their own level and their own skill level. So this way their confidence level stays high and we as parents can go ahead and say, hey, son, you did a great job, or hey, young lady, you did a fantastic job. This is something that you want to see these kids do. You want to see them be happy because of the progress that they're making. So you don't want to put kids in the same group that's not in an identical skill level. So we want to help be able to take those skill level players on one side and those developmental players on the other side and continue to develop them at their skill level. Now, that's a part of the program that we're going to be putting together in 2016, and we need your help for that. Now, the South Florida Spartans minor league professional basketball team is going to be competing next season, beginning in January of 2016. We are participating right now in the Orlando Pro-Am, and, it's July 10th right now, so tomorrow we have a game on July 11th, 12th, and 13th. We've got 4 games this upcoming weekend, and we encourage everybody to come out and kind of hang out with the guys and the players and whatnot. Now, with that being said, let me get back to what we're trying to do. The program itself is going to be helpful for educational because we want to have a tutoring and mentoring program. We want our players, professional players, to be able to do like a big brothers and sisters thing, where our player takes one of these kids, like twice a month and takes them to, like a miniature golf place, or takes them bowling or someplace that's it's just fun. And we want these kids to be a part of the team. So we want to be able to assist them with learning about basketball, knowing the coaching role, knowing the management's role, knowing the scorekeeper's role, the stats person, et cetera, et cetera. We want to teach them all these little things that's fun in precise of the game of basketball and let them be a part of it. So, for kids who want to come and be a part of the program and they want to be a part of the team, we'll have availability for them to be able to volunteer their time to come out and be a part of that when the South Florida Spartans are participating. Our venue that we are currently looking for right now as we speak, whether it be for renovations, we just find a big building that's empty, 25, 30-foot ceilings. We want to be able to put this venue inside and put about 500 seats in there, nothing too big, nothing too serious. But we need an NBA floor, NBA floor size, so we would need like a 94 by 50 size floor. But we want to be able to put this program together. We've got a lot of support from several of the people from the sheriff's department. We've got a lot of support from the parents and the community. Everybody believes in this program. It's just a matter of getting it started and getting it pushed together. So we are asking for your help through this video to help us begin the process of building this project to elite status by 2016. It will take some time. It is going to be a process. There are some loopholes that we have to get through to be able to make it, happen. But at the same time, you know what? This program is definitely needed. These kids need an opportunity to train. They need an opportunity to develop, learn the game, be able to sit down inside of a film room and learn what the pros do. The pros actually sit down and they got a pen and paper and they're sitting in the classroom and they're looking at film and they're writing down things that they need to learn and need to be taught. So we want to be able to do that with our groups and our kids and our pros. So we know that having this facility would be really beneficial, not only for our pro athletes, but of course for our youth athletes as well. AAU is going to be a dynamic opportunity through this program because we're going to be utilizing a stat program with our AAU group and a film with our AAU group. So kids will be able to watch themselves and watch what we tell them as coaches and watch how they learn and develop from what we're telling them. We can tell kids what they're doing wrong all day long, but unless these kids actually see it visually, it's really hard for them to grasp that concept. So we need kids that are going to be committed and dedicated to the game of basketball like a pro would and wants to get better through high school, have an opportunity for scholarship. And we're going to be looking at trying to work out to where we can actually offer anywhere between 4 to 6 scholarships a year to a certain college or a certain school to help them not only with their education, but to be able to help them with the sport of basketball that they want to play. So if you would help us out, be able to get started, this is a community project. This isn't just about the South Florida Spartans. It's about you guys. So, we're asking for your help. We're hopefully, can raise enough money to be able to do this and to get things started. So please hit us up at proballcoach@ymail.com. That's proballcoach@ymail.com. Or you can hit me up personally on my cell phone at 727-645-9796. At 727-645-9796. And once again, we really want to help out with this community as much as possible. Are we going to have a membership for the facility? Probably. But are we going to turn anybody away? Absolutely not. We want to help anybody and everybody, especially with these kids. We want to give them a place to go, and we want to have the opportunity to get back to this community with our basketball team, and we know that this is the best way to do it. So if you have any ideas or if know anybody has a building or somebody that can help with this project, hey, feel free to get back with us. We're looking for everybody's help possible. So I appreciate your time. Thank you for taking the time out to listen to this video. And, I definitely look forward to hearing from you guys. God bless.